Good morning. I'm Councillor Glen, and today is Saturday, August 26th. This morning I'm at Campobello Park, which is in Fairwinds North. It's at Campobello and Montserrat. I guess it's technically Messor, because Montserrat turns into Messor before it reaches Campobello. No special reason to be here. I was just trying to think of parks that I might not have been at yet for these videos. I think I've done about 120, 130 of these videos, and I've never been here to Campobello Park for one of them. My kids always call this the Spider Park. I don't know if you can see in the background, there's a pretty cool climbing structure here at the park. So check it out. It is north of Maple Grove Road. Just come down Montserrat until you get to Campobello and you'll be able to find it. It's a little bit overcast, raining on my way here, but it's good to be here. There's lots of events coming up today. So I hope the rain holds off for a little bit. First of all, there's the annual Corn Fest that's happening. All things corn. It's on Stittsville Main Street at 1469 Stittsville Main Street. That's near the Stittsville Legion, so just north of Abbott Street. So check that out today. Over at Kiddie Kobbler in the Fairwinds Plaza, they're doing a big fundraiser for Shoes on Their Feet. This is providing shoes and boots to kids who can't afford it. Really great cause. I heard the Mary Dairy is going to be there at some point, so check by Kiddie Kobbler, and thanks to Joanne and the team there for putting that together. That's great. I'm going to be dropping in on the Center 33 Family Picnic. They're over in Kanata on Leacock Drive, 33 Leacock Drive at the Kanata United Church, and they've got an outdoor picnic happening. They are basically a drop-in center, resource center for LGBTQ youth, and they're doing a family picnic today. I think the Mary Dairy might be dropping by that one as well. I just heard an interview on the radio on the way over. So another great event to the community if you can drop by. This is, of course, Pride Week. So tomorrow is the annual Pride Parade in downtown Ottawa. I'm going to be participating in that. I'll be with OC Transpo and their Pride bus. So if you're down at the parade, please wave hello. Be great to see you down there. And thank you to everyone who took part in our Pride Week flag raising ceremony on Monday at Village Square Park. We had a great crowd out, and really great to see people and a number of organizations in the community. Really happy to see the number of people showed up, and a great event, and the Pride flag will continue to fly until Monday, so that's great. Lots of other things happening this week. We had our public meeting for 121 Brae. This is a development application for a 5-unit apartment building. Thank you to everyone who attended that. It is available on my YouTube channel. It's had quite a few views since we posted it the other day. Wanted to clarify one thing that came up, and it's about lights at the corner of Stittsville Main Street and Brae Street. And absolutely, I see a need for lights there, and we do have a traffic count being done around the second week of September to see if it'll qualify. The last time the count was done was in 2021, and it didn't qualify, it didn't meet the required score, but that was during the pandemic. So we're thinking now with more people working and back in school and everything that it'll reach that 100% threshold we need to get the funding. Coming up this week, we have the meeting for 37 Wildpine. I think it's on Wednesday night, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, all the information is on my website at glengower.ca/development. This week at City Hall, we chose a new city manager. Wendy Stephenson is going to be our permanent city manager on a 5-year contract. So I've enjoyed working with Wendy over the past few years. She was formerly the chief financial officer for the city, and a really capable individual. So I'm looking forward to working on Stittsville issues and city issues with our new city manager. We welcomed Stittsville Public School grade 6 student Isabel to City Hall. And it was great to have you, Isabel. We did a quick tour. She met with the mayor, sat in the mayor's chair around the council table. So great to have you there. And she watched our debate around the vacant unit tax. So vacant unit tax, I had a motion to tweak some things around the administration of the tax, to add another in-person option to make a declaration, and to clean up some of the administrative issues that we saw during year one. By all accounts, year one has been really successful in terms of meeting our policy goals, providing funding, and also from an administrative point of view. So on that administrative one first, 99.1% of people made their declaration before the deadline. That's over 333,800 households in Ottawa, which is pretty incredible for the first year of a program like that. So thank you to everyone who made your declaration. And then there's an opportunity for declarations after the deadline, an appeal process, and obviously we're hopeful that next year we'll get even above that. That 99.1%, by the way, is better than Vancouver and better than Toronto, the two other Canadian cities with that program. In terms of policy, it has generated quite a bit of revenue. The projection is it'll generate over $10 million in net revenue, so that's revenue after costs, and all of that money is going towards affordable housing initiatives, which is much needed in our community. And the other goal of the policy was to get more vacant homes and apartments back on the market. And anecdotally, we are seeing that happening as well. I've seen some long vacant homes in Stittsville return to the market, and some derelict problem properties that have been sitting vacant for a long time. I've seen a couple of those torn down as well, which is good. We're going to have all the data, all the results later on this fall, but so far it looks like the vacant unit tax is doing exactly what we intended it to do, and one of many tools to address the housing crisis. Not the only tool, but one of the more important ones, and the early success is good to see. Fall registration is ongoing for cleaning the capital, so you could adopt Campobello Park here or any other park or green space in the community and get out and do a cleanup with some of your neighbors, or maybe a workplace or your class. You can sign up at ottawa.ca, and be great to have lots of groups participating. Not too far from here is the Huntmar and Maple Grove intersection, and on Friday it fully reopened, or the stretch of Huntmar between Maple Grove and Palladium fully reopened. It was closed for construction. It opened 2 days early. It wasn't supposed to open until tomorrow, so good to see it open yesterday. And thanks to everyone in Fairwinds North and everyone else who passes through that intersection for your patience. I know it's been congested through there, and you had a bit of a detour over the past week or so. I literally had a mosquito on me just as I was about to talk about mosquitoes. The Ottawa Public Health is reminding residents to take precautions around mosquitoes. Put on some bug spray, remove standing water from around your property, wear some long sleeves if you're in a mosquito-prone area. There have been cases of West Nile found in Ottawa, as well as equine encephalitis. There's information on the Ottawa Public Health website. Just be aware and take the necessary precautions. Tomorrow is Sunday, and that means the start of OC Transpo's fall service. So if you're an OC Transpo user, check the travel planner before you go out. There may be some small tweaks to schedules for your route that you usually take, so be aware. There's always adjustments that happen in these seasonal changes to address traffic and things like that. And to provide better service based on feedback. And one of the things we're doing in the fall is extending more weekend trips of the 61 into Stittsville. Many of them stop at Terry Fox, so they'll extend into Stittsville. And this is to provide better service in the early morning and late at night for shift workers on Stittsville Main Street. And I'm sure it'll benefit a lot of other people too. So good to see that for Stittsville. Let's see, well, I've got a few more things here. So, Cope Park. This is a new park in the Westwood neighborhood. It's going to be built in the next couple of years. There's a public consultation open with a few concept plans for the park. This is quite a large park. There's going to be play structure, tennis court, pickleball court proposed, a mini soccer field, lots of green space. I think they said 30% tree canopy. So if you live in that neighborhood, please check that out and provide your feedback. It's at engage.ottawa.ca. Coming up September 7th, so after Labor Day, we are doing an official commemorative naming ceremony for Bradley Craig Park. That's in the Abbotsville Crossing neighborhood on Cranesville, just west of Triangle. So if you'd like to join us for that, please do. It's open to everybody. We'll have members of the Bradley Craig family there as well, and I think the mayor's dropping by. A couple reminders before I sign off for today. One is around backyard fires. For the most part, in urban areas like Stittsville, open air fires are not permitted. There may be some permits available depending on the size of your property, but check out ottawa.ca for all the rules around backyard fires and open air fires in Ottawa, and make sure you're aware of the safety and the rules. And my last reminder is about back to school. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to have thousands of students in our community heading back to school. Some of the French schools do head back this week, so there'll be school buses back on the road. There'll be crossing guards back out there. There'll be kids who are walking and cycling to school, some of them for the first time. So if you are a driver, please obey every safety rule and the speed limit. If you can, avoid driving through a school zone during the morning or the afternoon hours. Just avoid it altogether. The less traffic we have through these areas, the better. We do have a shortage of crossing guards. It's a great part-time job, and if you'd like more information, check out, I think there's information on my website, but they're recruiting for safety guards. It's the Ottawa Safety Council that recruits for those. And slow down for us signage. We still have some of those slow down for us lawn signs available in my office. We have a few more left, so if you'd like one for your front yard, please send me an email or give me a call and we can put one aside for you. I hope you have a great day today. It's a bit overcast, but rained on me a little bit here during this update. But hope you get a chance to head out and walk around your community, bike around your community, explore a local park like Campobello Park here in Fairwinds North, or anywhere else in your community. Have a great week, and I'll see you here next Saturday. Take care.